Killua Zoldych, born in the Zoldych family, one of the most feared and elite clans of assassins in the world. Killua was trained from a young age to become an unrivaled killer. This rigorous upbringing instilled in him not only with extraordinary combat skills but also deep emotional conflicts. Unlike his older brother Illumi and the rest of his family, Killua yearns for freedom, friendship, and a life beyond the cold expectations of assassination. Killua's character is defined by duality. On one hand, he exhibits a cheerful, playful, and mischievous demeanor, especially when interacting with Gon. On the other hand, he can be cold, calculative, and ruthless when in combat or when his friends are in danger. The bond with Gon becomes a pivotal turning point in Killua's life, catalyzing his transformation from a detached, instinctual killer to a caring and protective companion. This friendship represents Killua's first genuine connection outside his family, emphasizing his desire to break free from the cycle of violence that defined his upbringing. Killua's training as an assassin endowed him with exceptional abilities that make him one of the most formidable young fighters in the series. Killua possesses extraordinary physical strength and speed, capable of easily overpowering experienced opponents. His speed is so great that he can vanish from sight, a testament to his agility and stealth. His reflexes are highly developed, enabling him to react almost instantaneously to threats. Killua's combat style combines his assassin training with agile, acrobatic movements, and making him unpredictable in battle. Killua's background as an assassin means he has mastered stealth tactics, making him capable of moving undetected and executing silent kills. He has a signature move known as the heart removal technique, which he can perform with lethal precision, although his reluctance to use this skill increases as he becomes more compassionate, a testament to the harsh training he endured. Killua can withstand tremendous amounts of pain without flinching. He is also highly resistant to most poisons, having been exposed to various toxins from a young age to build immunity. Killua's natural Nen type is transmutation, allowing him to change the properties of his aura. His most distinctive ability is Godspeed, is a combination of two techniques. Whirlwind is a technique that enables Killua's body to react autonomously, making him faster than most opponents that can even comprehend. It essentially bypasses his consciousness thought, allowing him to counter and strike with incredible precision. Speed of Lightning, which grants Killua explosive speed and enhanced movement controlled by his own will. Killua's proficiency with electricity is inspired by the training imposed by his brother, Milluki, during which Killua developed a resistance to electric shocks and eventually the ability to use it offensively. His Lightning Palm and Thunderbolt techniques allow him to incapacitate enemies quickly, adding a layer of versatility to his combat style. Killua's evolution is marked by significant moments such as his battle against opponents like the Phantom Troop and his critical role during the Chimera Ant arc. During these arcs, Killua's strategic mind, combat prowess, and emotional growth are on full display. A standout moment in his development is when he breaks free from the influence of his brother Illumi, who planted a psychological needle to instill fear and control his actions. Overcoming this control marks a significant step in Killua's journey towards autonomy and self-realization. A major element in Killua's character is his relationship with his younger sibling Alluka Zoldych, who possesses a mysterious and powerful ability tied to the dark entity known as Nanika. Killua's protective nature shines in his efforts to shield Alluka from the family's exploitations. This arc highlights his unwavering loyalty and compassionate side, showcasing the lengths he is willing to go to protect the ones he loves. Illumi Zoldych, the eldest family of the formidable Zoldych family in Hunter x Hunter, is a complex and calculating character who plays a significant role in the series. His presence embodies the cold, methodical nature of his family's assassin legacy. Unlike his younger brother Killua, Illumi fully embraces his role within the family and upholds his traditions with unwavering loyalty. His demeanor is often emotionless and his actions are dictated by logic and the interests of his family's goals. Illumi's personality is defined by his cold, emotional approach to nearly everything he does. He is fiercely protective of his family's reputation and interests, especially regarding Killua, whom he has taken a special interest in controlling. Illumi's relationship with Killua is a mix of genuine concern and rapt sense of loyalty. He believes he is ensuring Killua's safety by manipulating and influencing his actions. This dynamic adds layers of psychological complexity to Illumi's character, revealing a twisted sense of love masked by manipulation. Illumi's lack of visible emotions and cold logic make him an unsettling presence, often leaving others unable to predict his next move. He is not driven by the typical human emotions like anger or jealousy. Instead, he is motivated by his family's expectations and his understanding of how things should be, making one of the most vulnerable and enigmatic characters in the series. As a member of the Zoldych family, Illumi is exceptionally skilled in combat and possesses many abilities that highlight his lethal nature. Illumi's most notable ability is his proficiency in needle manipulation, a unique technique where he uses special needles infused with Nen to control others. He can implement these needles into people's heads or bodies to control their actions remotely, making them behave according to his commands. This ability makes him highly dangerous as he can create an army of puppets at will. While not as physically imposing as some of his siblings, Illumi still possesses immense strength, speed, and agility that make him an exceptional fighter. His assassination training from a young age honed these attributes, ensuring that he remains a formidable opponent in close combat. Illumi's Nen type is manipulation, which perfectly complements his cold and calculating personality. This ability allows him to control others by using his Nen-infused needles, giving him a wide range of strategic options in combat and beyond. He is known to use manipulation manipulation techniques for both direct combat and more covert tasks, such as surveillance and intimidation. Illumi's proficiency with needles extends beyond simple manipulation. He can use them effectively as projectiles or strategically place them to create traps and limit an opponent's movements. His techniques allow for both large-scale control and precise deadly attacks. His cold, detached fighting style is in contrast to the more passionate combat styles of other characters. Illumi is not just physically powerful but also excels in psychological manipulation. He understands how to instill fear and assert control over others through subtle gestures, words, or strategic actions. Illumi's most notable arcs involves his interactions with Killua and the greater Zoldych family dynamic. His influence over Killua is evident from their first appearance together, where Illumi's hidden needle in Killua's brain is revealed to be a method of controlling Killua's decision through fear. This needle acts as both a literal and metaphorical representation of Illumi's hold over his brother, showcasing the depth of his need for control. Illumi also plays a significant role during the election arc, where he knows his ruthlessness and dedication to family interests, and his willingness to kill and manipulate others to achieve his goals becomes evident during this time, reinforcing his place as one of the most dangerous characters in the series. Illumi's loyalty to the Zoldych family is unquestionable, but his relationships with individual family members vary in depth and complexity. His most significant relationship is with Killua, where his blend of protective instinct and controlling behavior reflects his belief that Killua must be shielded from making wrong choices. He shares a more straightforward relationship with other siblings like Milluki and Kalluto, though he remains distant and calculating even within the family circle. His interactions with Hisoka, a fellow manipulative and predictable figure, adds another layer to Illumi's character. The nature of their partnership, which is both competitive and cooperative, suggests that Illumi is capable of forming alliances when it suits his goals. Silva Zoldych, the head of the infamous Zoldych family, is a figure of immense power and influence. As the patriarch of one of the world's most feared assassin clans, Silva embodies the lethal efficiency, strategic intellect, and cold composure that define the Zoldych legacy. Unlike some of his children, Silva fully embraces his role, demonstrating the depth of commitment and pride he takes in maintaining the family's status as elite assassins. While often appearing detached, his interactions hint at a deeper complexity beneath his stoic exterior. Silva is often seen as a calm, calculating leader who commands respect and fear. He is pragmatic, prioritizing efficiency and results over emotion, a trait that has solidified his reputation as an exceptional assassin and leader. His parenting style is authoritative. While he expects loyalty and competence from his children, he is not overtly harsh or cruel compared to some members of the Zoldych lineage. Silva's relationship with Killua in particular showcases this blend of stern expectation and subtle concern. Unlike Illumi, Silva does not impose overt psychological control on Killua, instead allowing him room to explore and grow, albeit with the boundaries of family expectations. Silva Zoldych's formidable reputation is well earned due to his extensive combat abilities and mastery of Nen. Silva possesses immense physical strength, capable of matching and overpowering some of the strongest Nen users. His stature and physique contribute to his powerful strikes, which are enhanced by years of training and experience. Silva's Nen type is transmutation, allowing him to transform his aura into different forms. One of his signature moves involves generating a large orbs of destructive aura that can obliterate targets with a single hit. This technique demonstrates not only his raw power, but also his precision and control. Silva's experiences as an assassin is evident in his versatile combat style, which combines brute strength, agility, and strategic planning. He is proficient in both close quarters and ranged combat, making him adaptable to various battle scenarios. His knowledge of assassination techniques extends to various disciplines, making him a lethal opponent in nearly any setting. Silva has a history of facing powerful opponents, including members of the Phantom Troop, as he once fought Crollo, the leader of the group, in a battle that highlighted his strategic acumen and unmatched combat styles. His encounters with such formidable adversaries showcase his ability to assess, adapt, and exploit weaknesses with surgical precision. Silva's most notable appearances in the series underscore his role as a father and the head of the Zoldych family. During the York New City arc, Silva's brief but intense confrontation with Crollo serves to illustrate his immense strength and tactical thinking. His interactions with Killua throughout the series reveals his dual nature. While he is firm and expects his children to uphold the family's traditions, he also exhibits moments of trust and subtle encouragement, allowing Killua to make his own choices despite the risks. In the Chimera Ant arc, Silva's presence and actions reaffirm his status as a leader who protects his family and interests above all else. His alliance with Zeno, his father, demonstrates the formal teamwork and efficiency passed down through the generations. Silva's relationship with his children reflect the balance he maintains between tradition and personal concern. With Killua, he shows a degree of trust that contrasts sharply with Illumi's controlling nature. This trust allows Killua to pursue his own path even when it diverges from the family's strict assassination lifestyle. His interactions with his father, Zeno Zoldych, show mutual respect and a shared commitment to the family's reputation. As a leader, Silva represents a blend of strict adherence to the assassination code and a father who is not devoid of care for his family's well-being. His moral compass is shaped by the Zoldych way of life, while emphasizing loyalty, precision, and effectiveness. However, Silva's willingness to engage with external parties and make strategic decisions for the family's benefit suggests he possesses a nuanced balanced approach to leadership. Alluka Zoldych is one of the most intriguing and enigmatic members of the Zoldych family. Unlike the other family members who are known for their formidable skills as assassins, Alluka's significance comes from a unique and mysterious ability tied to an entity known as Nanika. As a character, Alluka represents innocence juxtaposed with incredible and almost divine power, making them both a beloved and feared member of the Zoldych family. Alluka is depicted as a sweet, gentle, and loving individual, particularly when interacting with Killua, their elder brother. Their demeanor is often childlike and they exhibit genuine affection for those who show them kindness and care. This is most evident in their relationship with Killua, who treats Alluka with deep affection and respect, contrasting sharply with how other members view and handle them. The rest of the Zoldych family perceives Alluka primarily as a dangerous tool due to the immense power Nanika wields. This treatment has led to isolation and strict confinement, contributing to Alluka's dependence on the few family members who treat her with warmth, notably being Killua. Despite this, Alluka remains inherently kind-hearted and willing to help those that they care about, showcasing an unwavering, pure personality that contrasts the otherwise grim nature of the Zoldych family. Alluka's significance lies on their connection with Nanika as otherworldly entity capable of granting wishes. This ability is miraculous, making Alluka a central figure in some of the series' most critical storylines. Nanika can grant virtually any wish regardless of the scale or complexity. However, the wish-granting mechanism comes with a strict and sometimes deadly conditions. When someone makes a request, Nanika will fulfill it, but the severity of the next set of requests escalates based on the magnitude of the previous wish. Failure to fulfill these requests results in catastrophic consequences, often leading to death for the requester and those close to them. Alluka's unique condition involves coexisting with Nanika, and when Nanika takes over, Alluka's eyes become dark and they exhibit a different voice and demeanor. Despite this, Alluka and Nanika share a bond, with Nanika often expressing fondness and protective nature, especially towards Killua. Killua refers to Nanika with affection and does not differentiate between Alluka and Nanika, treating them both as beloved siblings. One of the key elements in Alluka's story is Killua's unique ability to command Nanika without consequences. This ability stems from the deep bond between them and underscores Killua's role as a protector and advocate for Alluka's freedom and autonomy. Killua's request to Nanika does not follow the same dangerous escalation rules that apply to others, highlighting their trust and special relationship. Alluka becomes central during the 13th Hunter Chairman election arc. Killua seeks their help to help Gon after his near-fail encounter with Neferpitou. This arc reveals not only the full extent of Alluka's powers, but also the emotional depth of Killua's devotion to his sibling. This arc showcases Killua defying the rest of the Zoldych family to free Alluka from confinement and use Nanika's abilities to save Gon. The storyline emphasizes themes of love, trust, and the fight for autonomy in the face of exploitation and fear. Nanika's origins are shrouded in mystery, leaving both characters within the series and audiences questioning whether it's a benevolent being or something more sinister. Despite this ambiguity, Nanika exhibits clear affection for Killua, suggesting a consciousness capable of forming emotional connections. This blend of divine power and childlike attachment adds to the unsettling yet enduring nature of Alluka and Nanika. Alluka's character symbolizes the struggle between love and fear and power and freedom. Their story explores the theme of acceptance, the bonds of family, and the lengths that ones will go to protect loved ones. Killua's actions towards Alluka challenge the Zoldych family's cold, utilitarian values, positioning their relationship as a beacon of unconditional love in an otherwise ruthless environment. Kalluto Zoldych, the youngest member of the Zoldych family, is a character marked by quiet strength, loyalty, and enigmatic presence. Kalluto is often seen accompanying their family on missions, embodying the disciplined and lethal nature that defines the Zoldych lineage. Though they appear reserved and composed, Kalluto's skills and ambitions reveal a depth that contributes to their development in the series. Kalluto is soft-spoken, observant, and fiercely loyal to their family, especially to their older brother, Illumi, who seeks freedom from the constraints of the Zoldych family. Kalluto appears dedicated to earning respect within the family. Their personality is marked by patience and a subtle, calculating approach, traits that align with Zoldych family's reputation for strategic and coldly efficiency. Kalluto is skilled in Nen, with a specialization in manipulation and elements of conjuration. Their abilities are showcased through the use of paper as a weapon, employing techniques that are both creative and deadly. Kalluto's primary fighting style involves controlling paper with exceptional precision. This ability is used for offensive and defensive strategies, including slicing opponents or setting traps. Dance of the Serpent's Bite is a technique involves a series of rapid paper cuts that can target an enemy with lethal accuracy. The fluidity and grace with which Kalluto wields the ability are reflective of their composure in combat. Kalluto is notably affiliated with the Phantom Troop, joining as the youngest member. Their motivations for joining the troop are hinted to involve gaining power and possibly proving themselves, either to their family or as a part of a personal mission. This association introduces an intriguing layer to Kalluto's character, positioning them within one of the most dangerous groups in the series, highlighting their ambition. Kalluto's relationship with their family members reveals a contrast in loyalty and ambition. Their admiration for Illumi suggests a strong sense of duty and desire to contribute meaningfully to the Zoldych legacy. However, Kalluto's interactions with Killua suggest envy or a longing for recognition, showcasing the complex emotions that exists within the family dynamic. Zeno Zoldych, the patriarch of the Zoldych family in Hunter x Hunter, is a seasoned assassin known for his exceptional intelligence and strategic prowess and mastery of Nen. As a grandfather to Killua and father to Silva, Zeno embodies the legacy of the Zoldych family through his formidable skills and disciplined demeanor. Despite his lethal abilities, Zeno displays a pragmatic approach to his profession, adhering to a code of conduct that prioritizes efficiency and minimizes unnecessary killing. Zeno is wise, composed, and somewhat philosophical. He approaches assassination with a professional detachment, emphasizing that he kills only when necessary and within the bounds of a contract. Unlike some of the more ruthless family members, Zeno shows a pragmatic side, highlighting that while he is devoted to the family's business, he possesses a keen sense of judgment and respect for worthy opponents. Zeno is an expert in Nen, with advanced abilities that showcase his years of experience and strategic mind. Zeno has a Nen mastery of transmutation and manipulation, as Zeno's Nen capabilities allow him to create powerful constructs with aura. His control and understanding of Nen is unparalleled, making him one of the most skilled Nen users in the series. Zeno is famous for his dragon head techniques, which allow him to conjure a dragon-shaped aura for both offensive and transport purposes. The technique can be used to unleash destructive attacks or transport himself and others with impressive speed and agility. Zeno's true strength lies in his strategic thinking and ability to read the battlefield. His insights and adaptability make him a formidable opponent, able to counter and manipulate his enemy's strategies with ease. Zeno plays a crucial role during the Chimera Ant arc, where he is hired by the Hunter Association to assist in the mission to defeat the king, Miriam. Working alongside Chairman Netero, Zeno showcases his prowess through seamless coordination and high level of Nen usage. His role in this arc reinforces his reputation as one of the most capable assassins in the series. Zeno's relationship with his son Silva and his grandson Killua reflects his authoritative yet supportive nature. While Silva takes up the primary leadership of the family, Zeno's influence and experience are evident in how the family operates. He also maintains a mentor-like relationship, offering insights that blend training with life lessons. Zeno's interactions with Killua are less direct but show a sense of approval towards Killua's potential. Kikyo Zoldych, the matriarch of the Zoldych family in Hunter x Hunter, is a character defined by unwavering dedication to her family's legacy as assassins. As the wife of Silva Zoldych and a mother to Killua and his siblings, Kikyo plays a crucial role in upholding the traditions and expectations within the Zoldych household. Her eccentric appearance with a dress resembling a maid attire and a monocle covering one eye complements her dramatic and possessive personality. Kikyo is fiercely protective of her children, especially Killua, whom she views as the future of the Zoldych family. Her maternal instincts, however, are wrapped by her obsession with family tradition and control. Kikyo's love for Killua is expressed through a blend of affection and manipulation, as she wants to fulfill his potential and as a prodigy assassin. She's often shown to be emotionally volatile, shifting between doting affection and cold determination to maintain the family's order. Despite her intense devotion to the family's success, Kikyo is not directly involved in the physical aspects of the assassin's business, but acts as a guardian and overseer within their estate. She has a keen eye for the happenings around her and remains informed about the family's affairs and external threats. While Kikyo is not known for her combat prowess comparable to the other members of the Zoldych family, she is capable of defending herself. It is implied that she has some level of combat skill and Nen proficiency, fitting for a member of the Zoldych lineage. However, her true strength lies in her influence and control within the family dynamics. Kikyo's most significant appearance involves her interactions with Killua and her reaction to his desire for independence. She is portrayed as both an enabler and an obstacle to Killua's growth, showcasing the tension between maternal love and the rigid expectations of assassination's upbringing. During the moments when Killua defies the family's wishes, Kikyo's responses are marked by dramatic displays of both sorrow and fierce protection of the family's image. Kikyo's relationship with Silva is characterized by mutual respect and shared goals for the family's success. Though Silva often exhibits a more balanced approach, Kikyo's interactions with her children are less explored, as her primary focus is often on Killua, whom she does consider her most promising heir. This intense focus fuels complex emotions in the family and adding depth to their dynamic. Maha Zoldych is the oldest known member of the Zoldych family in Hunter x Hunter, embodying the legendary roots of the clan's assassination prowess. Not much is revealed about him in the series, which adds to his formidable reputation. As the great-grandfather of Killua and the ancestor to the current Zoldych family, Maha is considered an elite and nearly mythical figure whose abilities are said to be unparalleled. Due to his limited appearances, Maha's personality is shrouded in mystery. However, his presence alone commands respect and fear, suggesting a character who exudes power and an air of indomitable will. His legacy hints at a life devoted to the art of assassination, laying the groundwork for the exceptional talent seen in his descendants. Maha Zoldych's capabilities are legendary, with hints that he was once unmatched in combat. Zeno Zoldych, his grandson, has stated that even in his old age, Maha remains a powerful force. This acknowledgement implies that Maha's mastery of Nen and physical prowess are formidable, even when surpassing those of many experienced assassins and Nen users. Although specific Nen techniques have not been explicitly shown in the series, Maha's status as a master assassin strongly implies that he possesses profound knowledge and skill in using Nen. His reputation shows that his techniques would be highly advanced and potentially unique, tailored to his level of expertise. Maha is known to have engaged in battle with Netero, one of the most powerful Nen users in Hunter x Hunter, and surviving such an encounter speaks volumes about Maha's abilities, as Netero was renowned for his unparalleled combat skills and speed. The fact that Maha is said to have fought him and lived and highlights his legendary status as an elite warrior. Maha's influence within the Zoldych family is more symbolic than direct in the narrative. He represents the zenith of assassination capabilities, serving as a standard by which the family's prowess is measured. His presence reinforces the idea that the Zoldych lineage is deeply rooted in unmatched combat expertise and assassination mastery. The younger generations, including Silva and Zeno, carry forward this legacy with pride and respect to their ancestor. Milluki Zoldych is the second oldest son of the Zoldych family. Unlike his siblings, who are deeply entrenched in the family's assassination work, Milluki's interest lies more in technology and strategy. His character is depicted as intelligent yet lacking in physical prowess compared to the other members of the Zoldych family. His primary roles in the family involves using his technical skills and an intellect for surveillance and support tasks. Milluki is portrayed as a temperamental, arrogant, and somewhat lazy, as he is prone to bouts of anger, especially when faced with failure or frustration. While he shares the Zoldych family's ruthless nature, Milluki's interests focus more on technology, hacking, and creating devices. He harbors a strong pride in his intelligence and technical abilities, but is often shown to have strained relationships with siblings, particularly with Killua. His jealousy towards Killua's natural talent as an assassin highlights a mix of envy and familial tension. Although Milluki is not known for traditional combat skills like his other family members, he contributes to the Zoldych family's operations through his unique skill set. Milluki is an adept hacker and inventor, using his knowledge to create advanced gadgets and assist with electronic surveillance. His technological prowess makes him valuable for non-combat tasks, aligning with the family's diverse range of skills. Unlike Killua and other family members trained extensively in hand-to-hand combat, Milluki does not possess notable physical strength. This difference emphasizes his more intellect contributions to the Zoldych family's operations. Milluki's most notable appearance involves his interaction with Killua and his role within the Zoldych estate. He shows a possessive and authoritative attitude towards Killua, reflecting both his older brother status and insecurity. He is also involved in the scenes where Killua returns to the family home, showcasing the strained dynamics and Milluki's own sense of entitlement and rivalry. Milluki's interactions with his family members are marked by tension and competitiveness. He shares the Zoldych family's value of power and loyalty, but is seen as more than a sheltered member who relies on his intellect rather than field experience. His relationship with his mother, Kikyo, suggests mutual understanding as she appreciates his technical skills and aligns with the family's overall goals. Zigg Zoldych is an enigmatic figure within the Zoldych family, known primarily for being one of the most earliest and most mysterious members. Although little is revealed about him in Hunter x Hunter, he is significant due to his historical connection to pivotal moments in the series lore. Zigg Zoldych is known to be an ancestor of the current Zoldych lineage, contributing to the legendary status of the family as elite assassins. His reputation is linked to his possible involvement with Isaac Netero's legendary expedition to the Dark Continent. This connection implies that Zigg was not only powerful but also brave and highly skilled, capable of taking on challenges far beyond those faced by typical assassins. Although the series does not delve deeply into Zigg's special abilities, it can be inferred from the association with the Zoldych family and the Dark Continent expedition that he possessed advanced combat and Nen capabilities. His participation in such a dangerous journey would suggest that he was a masterful and fearful fighter, adhering to the Zoldych family's formidable standards. Zigg's legacy within the Zoldych family underscores the clan's long-lasting expertise and reputation as unparalleled assassins. His potential role in Netero's expedition hints at a rich history of ambition and exploration within the family. This history bolsters the perception that the Zoldyks have been influential not only in assassination, but also in ventures that shaped the world's understanding of unexplored territories and formidable adversaries. Zigg Zoldych character serves as a testament to the deep-rooted power and mystique of the Zoldych family. Though his appearances and details are sparse, his association with the legendary figures like Isaac Netero and the dangerous Dark Continent adds to the Zoldyck's storied reputation. Zigg's presence in the family's history reflects the boldness and unparalleled expertise that define the Zoldych name, adding a layer of mythos to their lineage.